Hi students, today we are going to deal with civics second unit, that is the federalism. Okay, before entering, before dealing with the federalism, let us get back to the contrast Belgium and Sri Lanka that we saw in the last chapter. Okay, Belgium. If you see the condition of the Belgium contains three language spoken people accommodating themselves and framing the constitution. Okay, means the Belgium contains three language spoken people and they are accommodating themselves and framed the constitution also. They amended the existing constitution for four times to get equal representation and equal satisfaction for all the people. Means to satisfy all the people, they amended their existing constitution for the four times. In Belgium, we have seen means in the last chapter, if you'll see whatever we know about the Belgium, in Belgium, we have seen central government and state government have shared their powers. It means they made division of powers. They made the division of powers. And in that same lesson, if you will see the Sri Lanka, the system which runs in Sri Lanka is the majoritarian system of democracy. Means which type of system is going to run in the Sri Lanka means majoritarian system. Okay, system of democracy. In that Sri Lanka, Sinhalas are the 74%, means the local people, and the Tamil speaking people are 18%. So Sri Lanka has adapted the system of opinion of majority has taken as the priority basis, and they started to claim Buddhism to be the state religion. Means most of the in Sri Lanka, if they want to take any opinion on any issue, they used to consider the opinion of the majority people only. Means they only going to be considered the opinion of Sinhalas only, and they started to claim Buddhism as a state religion. Means everyone should maintain the Buddhism only, and giving special importance to the Sinhala community people, where the opportunities are reserved for the Sinhala community people. Okay, not only they decided the Buddhism as a state religion, they also given much more special importance for the Sinhala community, mean Sinhala community people only. Means where the opportunities is for the Sinhala community people. Most of the opportunities they are giving for Sinhala community people. Okay. So this has brought the injustice for the Tamilian people. Means they had given much more importance and much more reservation for the means much more importance for the special importance for the Sinhala people. This made the injustice for the Tamilian people. The leader of the Sri Lanka or constitution framers did not accept for the division of power. Okay, means they are not accepted for the division of power as per the Belgium. Means Belgium they divided the power. Okay, but here they not accepted to divide the power. Okay, right. Okay, if we'll enter into the lesson, the federal means it's nothing but it's a written agreement. What is meant by the federal? Federal means it is a written agreement. These federal, okay, it came from the word fedos. Fedos means it is a Latin word which means that agreement. Fedos is the Latin word. Okay, means here what is meant by federal means mutual agreement between two governing bodies. Okay, what is this federal means? Mutual agreement between federal agreement means the mutual agreement between two governing bodies. Two governing bodies means either it may be central government or state government or local level government. Okay, here the agreement between two government is known as the federal government. Means whatever the agreement between two governments is known as a federal government. Okay, we generally have most of the countries a federal structure. Okay, if you see lot of the countries are there right now, lot of countries are having the federal structure. This federal setup has certain features. This federal structure is also having certain feature. What is that feature means? They need to have two levels of government compulsory. If any country is having the federal system, means compulsory that country should have the two levels of government, means either two or more levels of government, where we can share the power between themselves. Means that two levels of government or three levels of government that should share the power in between themselves with mutual concern or written agreement. Okay, now if we'll see about the federalism, Federalism is nothing but it's sharing or distribution of power between two governments. Federalism is nothing but sharing or distribution of power between two governments. What is the two governments? One is the union government, another one is the state government. Okay, means this union government and state governments is nothing but they are the levels of different levels of governments. Okay. Okay, if we'll see the union government or central government and state government. Okay, these union governments look after the subjects. Which subjects it will look means what is the responsibility of the union government? Okay, which subjects it will take as a responsibility means one is the foreign policy, defense, banking sector, currency, and postal means regard about these either it may be foreign policy or defense or banking sector or currency or postal. Regarding these, if they want to prepare any law or to take the any decision, its entire responsibility will belongs to only the union government or central government. If we'll go to the state government means they will give much more importance for the local subjects only, like police department means if you for example Telangana police department, Andhra Pradesh police department, like that every state will have the separate means they will give their local important subjects only, important for the local subjects only. Okay, means like giving security for few peoples. Okay, this all will comes under a state government. Forest and educational policies of state. Okay, means state syllabus will call on CBSE, Central Board of Education, the State Board of Education. Okay, right, means like that. About education also they'll have certain policies, they will prepare some certain policies. Okay, this is the responsibilities were taken by the union government and state government. Here we have to understand that central government does not have any power to order or initiate anything to anything the state government means even though central government is there lot of powers but it won't have any power to order or initiate the state government. The union or central government and state governments are independent means no one will depend on others means either it may be union or central and state they are independent, they are not dependent on each other means both of them will prepare their own laws means which type of powers they had they can prepare their own laws regarding their state or regarding to the country. Okay, the existence of the two levels of government are not the concern of each other but framed by the constitution. Then who given this opportunity for the central government or state government? Okay, to divide like that, to divide the powers like this means it is not given by anyone, it is framed by constitution means already it was noted in the constitution. Okay, so if we'll see this federalism will have the, some key features. Let us see how many key features are there means 7. Okay, what are that? Let us see means the first key feature is 2 or more levels of government, already first one we saw right now. Okay, and second one same citizenship different jurisdiction, and third one constitutionally guaranteed, and fourth one fundamental provisions cannot be changed, and fifth one court have the powers to interpret, and sixth one sources of revenue are specified, and seventh one dual objective, that is the national unity and regional diversity. Okay, these are the 7 key features means if the federalism want to run perfect, if you want to say that it is a federalism, it will have 7 key features. Okay, these are the 7 key features of federalism. Okay, thank you.